Okay, guys. So I welcome you to today's class. So today I'll be teaching you about wireframe and how to add the visual designs to it. So what I have right here is a wireframe. This is a wireframe. As you can see, we don't have colors inside. We don't have the designs inside right now. So this is actually a wireframe. So wireframe is a sketch of how a product will look like. So right now, this is a sketch of how this website will look like. So basically, I'll be using this, I'll be designing this wireframe. This is actually called the hero section of a website. First thing you see when you get into a website, which is the hero section. This is it. So this is, because of our time, this is what I'm going to just design for today. Okay. So I have already defined what a wireframe is. Let me recap on it. A wireframe is a sketch of how a product will look like. It gives you that idea of how the product will look like, you know. So there are two types of wireframe. We have the paper wireframe and the digital wireframe. The paper wireframe, you can just simply use your pen and paper and sketch what you want to sketch and sketch out your designs. Yeah. Then digital wireframe is this one I have right here. This is a digital wireframe because I'm using the Figma software to sketch this out. Yes. So in wireframe, you don't draw, you just sketch. You don't need to make the thing look neat. Just sketch out something. Okay. So there are differences between the paper wireframe and the digital wireframe. Okay. In the paper wireframe, you can easily make your changes. You can just bring back the paper, use your pen and change whatever thing you want to change. But in the digital wireframe, you have to go back to your software, trying to figure out where you made a mistake, you know. Then the second one is in the paper wireframe, it gives you enough details of what you are doing. But in the digital wireframe, it won't give you enough detail. Okay. You will find some challenges. You might find it difficult trying to figure out things. Then another difference is in the paper wireframe, you can test it with the end users. Okay, you can easily test it with the end users. But in the digital wireframe, you cannot test it with the end users. You can only share it to your fellow designers. Okay, all right. So let me dive into our design. So I'm going to select a frame, a MacBook frame. So I'm going to just select a MacBook frame right away. Okay, and I'll just bring it down here. The next thing I want to do right now is to add my grid line. Come over here, add my grid line. I'll say columns. Then I'll change this count to 12. 12 count. My margin should be 72. And my gutter should be 32. Good. So basically, different designers use different, they have their different way of applying this grid line. Okay. So whichever one that is suitable for them. So this is what I basically use. All right. So the next thing I want to do right now is to draw this vector I have right here. You can see the vector. I'm going to draw it. So I'm going to just select my pen tool and draw it right away. I'm going to select my pen tool and draw it. So I'll start from here. Right here. Dig it down. And I drag. Then I pull. In our wireframe, we have this. Okay, I just made a mistake. In our wireframe, we have this, little bit space by the side. So I'm going to just draw that. Take this right here. Okay. So this is it. Then draw this. Then I'm also going to draw the shape. It's going to look like this. Then to the end. Okay, so this is it. This is exactly what we have right here, okay? Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is let me put off the grid line. So I'm going to add a few colors to this vector. I'm going to add a few colors to it. And take off the stroke. Okay. Take off the stroke. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to give it a particular color. So I have this Man City jersey I was supposed to use. Okay. Regardless, I can just use this. Use this Dortmund jersey. So I'm going to give it this color, the yellow color. Yeah. So you need to just select the color. Yeah. Let's say this yellow color. Good. Fine. Okay. So the next thing I want to do right away is to get my header ready. So I just have to duplicate this. I hold my Alt key, then I drag, bring it in. I think let me just do it outside and arrange every one of them. Okay. I can still leave it inside anyway, so then the next thing I'm to do right now is to need to increase this to 56. TPC by 8 to help us have consistency in our font size. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to bring in this and this, drag it into our design, and I'll do the same thing for this. I'll duplicate by holding my Alt key and I drag, bring it into our design. Good. So as you can see, we have this search bar over here. So the simple way to go about it is just to draw a rectangle. Okay. You draw the rectangle and then we give it a height of 80. Okay. Okay, good. So okay, this looks long, so I'm going to just reduce it a little bit. And then bring it into the design. So at this point, I will have to bring this down a little bit to have enough space up there. So I'm just going to adjust this back. That won't be an issue. going to adjust it back. Okay. The okay. Yes, I might just reduce this to, let's say, 64. Reduce the height to 64. I'm going to add a corner radius of 40. So it's a bit. Okay, fair enough. So next I'm going to do, I'm going to select this and select this. I'm going to just bring it into my design right away. We need to adjust it very well. Okay, good, good. So I'm going to just move this right here. Make sure it's well aligned. Say, okay, sorry. I'm going to just say, line top right. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing to this. Should I adjust it a little bit? So the next thing I need to do now is to just group all these things so that they will become one element. I can easily just move them around. So I'm going to group them right away. Group, and then group this and this, and say group. I'm going to just this and this. Okay. Maybe I don't need to group that one. This is already grouped already, so this is already grouped. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is to bring in my logo. So I this particular logo I'm supposed to use, that I intend to use. And I can't find it, unfortunately. But I think I can just get it from here. Okay. So I'm going to just copy this. Get back to my design. That's my design. At this point, I will just have to scale it, reduce it a little bit. And it looks better this way. Maybe I think I should scale it a little bit. Okay. Okay. And then change this to black color. Change it to black color. Yeah, that looks sharp. Let's pop it a little bit. Okay, better. And then I'm just going to duplicate this text so I can put out the name of the company. Okay, so you can see Nidas. Let's just adjust it. Then I'm going to reduce the font size. Sorry. I'm going to reduce the font size to 24. Fair enough. Okay, so I'm going to, I think I'm going to I have to group this together. This and this. Group it, call it my logo. So the next thing I'm going to do now, my header is ready. So I'm going to just group all of them all together. Select each of them. Then I group. Then I call it header. So we are almost getting there. Almost getting there. And then the next thing I want to do right now is to bring in this text I have right here. I'm just going to select it. Hold my shift key and I drag it into this design. I think I selected it wrongly. Okay. So I'm going to say this should center, then take it upward. Still maintains at the center. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. I'm going to also select this with my Alt key, then I drag. With my Alt key, then I drag it into my design. So we're almost getting there. I'm going to bring this Jesse right here, bring it into the image actually. So I'm going to bring it into my design and I'm going to scale it. Use my scale to size it to a better size that I prefer. I think I still need to reduce it a little bit. Okay, this looks better now. Yeah, this is better. So the next thing I'm going to do is to bring in my button. I'm going to design my button. So I'm going to select a rectangle, draw my button. width height of 80. Then add a corner radius of 40 to it. Then I'm going to change the color to black. Okay. Then I go ahead and add the text to it. I'm going to say, what do you have in our wireframe? Okay, we have buy now, so I'm going to say buy now. Buy now. So I'll have to reduce the font size to 32. Okay, and change the color to white. We need white. So I'm going to bring it into our button. At this point, I select the text and the rectangle, add auto layout to it. Good. So we have this second button right here called add to cart. So I'm going to just duplicate this button with my Alt key, drag. So I have to make this button to be different. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this will remain a fill button and this will be an outline button. So let me just go ahead and just change the text. This will be cart. Then I add a stroke to it. Add a stroke of 2, and then I'm going to remove the fill color. Okay. And then change this text color to black. Better. So I'm going to select this and this. And then add another layout of, let's say 24. Sorry. Add another layout of this is already 62. So I'm going to just say 64. Better. So I'm going to just adjust it. Place it right here, according to what we have on our wireframe. I think I just need to bring it down a little bit. Okay. So the next thing is to just select this text right here. With my Alt key, I duplicate, bring it down here. I'm going to adjust this a little. Okay. I think I might just have to stretch this. This is better. So I actually have the wrong. This I'm just going to just this is supposed to be Dortmund and not Manchester United. So I'm going to just delete this. Okay. So I'm going to bring in the correct text that's supposed to be there, which is this. So the thing I'm going to do is this is what is supposed to be here. So I'm going to delete this and then bring this right here. At this point, okay, I'm going to So I'm going to just ungroup them. Okay, better. So now they're separate ways. So I'm going to rearrange this to look like this, then extend it. And this is better. And this is better. And this is better. Then the next thing I'm going to do is we have this latest sportswear text and the button. Oh yeah, so I'm going to just select this fill button right here, duplicate it. And I'm going to say change the text to shop all. Okay, good. So I'm going to just select this text I have here on my wireframe. Then bring it in here. Again, I need to just adjust this a little bit. Okay, better. And then let's do this well. Good. 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 So we're almost there. We're almost getting the whole array. You can see how everything is playing out, okay? You can see how everything is playing out. So the next thing I'm going to do is just this arrow we have right here. So I'm going to add the arrow. I'm going to include the arrow. So I'm going to just right click, go to my plugins and click on Iconify. You can easily search for Iconify on your plugin, so it's not something difficult. So I'm going to select this arrow and I want I want the color to be yellow. So I'm going to just select. I'm going to copy this color code I have right here. Then I will come over here. There's this I think there's a way to impute the color. Can't really find it. I think I would have to use something different. So I'll select this. You see, the color just showed up. So I'm going to just use this. Now paste this into my design. Now go ahead and import paper. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right now I can't even find the arrow imported, so I'm going to just search for it. That's the arrow. Can't even find the arrow imported. Let me just go back and import it again. Hmm. Okay, this is it right here. Sure. I'm actually going to make some adjustment to it. definitely make some adjustment to it. So right now you can see it's facing the other way. I'm adding this arrow to it's supposed to face the right hand side, just like we have on our wireframe. But I can just do that by simply holding the shift key, then H. You can see that. You can see the group. Then I would change this to black. Is that okay? Is that okay? I think I should just let it remain yellow. And I'll add some thickness to it. And then change this to black. Some thickness to it, C6. And this is better now. It's going to just select this and stick with it back. And then call it arrow. I need to put on the grid line so I can make some adjustments. I think I need to just increase this a little bit. That just sits right here. And there we go. And there we go. Okay. Okay. So okay. So I need to work on this search bar. I need to reduce the color. When you reduce the thickness, opacity, sorry, reduce the opacity of the color. And this is way more better. This is way more better. Okay. So the next thing we have here is we have the price and the amount. So I'm going to just select this. Sorry. I'm going to hold my Alt key and duplicate, bring it into my design. Then I'm going to place it right here. At this point, I think I just need to readjust this image. Select this and select this. So you see, as you can see over here, I think the space is too much. Increase it to 40. Then add auto layout to it. So layout of it. Yeah, good. So as you can see, this is what we call having a virtual hierarchy in our text, in our typography. Okay. When the user comes into this website, all right, he or she is looking forward to make a purchase. So as you can see, this is actually an e-commerce website where you where you can purchase sports wears, sports gears. Okay. So when the user comes into this website, the user wants to see things that are important. You understand? So as you can see this price right here, the font size is actually big, bigger than that of the price text. Okay. This is to show a hierarchy to get the user's attention, to make the user understand that, okay, yes, this is the price of this item. As soon as the user lands on this page, the user can easily, see what he or she is looking forward to. When someone wants to purchase something, he or she wants to see the amount of what he or she is purchasing. You understand? So it's just showing the relevance of this particular item. As a user, if you go to likes of Jumia, Amazon, as soon as you go into the website to purchase something, you will definitely see something like this. Okay? You see something like this, and you will find it easy to see the amount of the item, the price of the item. You find it very easy to see the price of the item. So it's just showing the relevance of what the amount of what the amount the item worth. Okay, so just simply trying to catch the attention of the user. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. So I want to try something right now. I want to change this to white. This particular text I just highlighted, and change it to white. I want to see how it's going to be like. Mm, mm, Maybe I should adjust it a little bit and see if I'm going to get something different. You know what? I think I'm just going to maintain the black color, and then and then sorry, then change this to this color. I'm just trying to test out something and see how it look like. Okay, not a bad one. And then I'm going to reduce the font size of this to, let's see, hmm, hmm. I think this has to just go back to its normal color. Okay, just go back to its normal color, which is black. Just trying to experiment something. So the next thing I want to do right now, I want to make this to be responsive. I'm going to make this to be responsive, and this is how I'm going to do it. So it's going to be a drop down kind of menu. So I'm going to just select frame and extend this a little bit. And then at the corner radius or 10. Okay. It says 16. Okay. And then I think I just have to add a stroke to it. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm going to go to my plugins, feather icons, and then select this icon. Bring it to my design. I'm going to just increase it a little bit. So I have this text right here, which should be under the menu list. So I'm going to just duplicate it and bring it in here. So I'm going to have shop. First of all, and select this, and then add an auto layout to it. 24. And that's this data. So then I'm going to just say menu lists. Yeah. So I'm going to make this car. So just say medium. So that's regular. So I'm going to duplicate this with my hotkey and I drag. Then I'm going to just with my Ctrl D, D, D. And then I'm going to change this text to collection. Then I change this to what do we have here? Bronze. And then I change this to sales, and change this to offer. Okay. So I'm going to just select all these, add an auto layout of 40. Then I will readjust it. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to just change this a little bit. This is better. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do right now is to add a pull to type to it. So I'm going to select this menu icon I have right here and connect it to this. At this point, I'll say on click for the trigger. Then for the action, it's going to be open overlay. Okay. Then for the position over here, I'm going to use manual. I want to arrange the position, put the position myself, which I'm doing right now. So this is it. This is it. Okay. So and over here they wrote down close when clicking outside. So I'm going to select close when clicking outside. Yes, I want it to close when I click outside. So the animation is instant. Still better regardless. So I'm going to just prototype it. So just wait a few seconds, let it load. I'm really sorry that this video is actually taking too long. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, okay? So please bear with me. So this is our design, okay? This is it. This is what we have. So when I click on this menu icon, you can see the drop down menu. I click outside, it goes off. Okay. So this is it. Then in the next class, I would add a very nice animation to this. I would definitely add a very nice animation to this. Make it look really nice and interactive and responsive as well. So I'm going to do that in our next class. This video has taken too long. So I'm going to just end the class right now. Okay. So now next class I'm going to add the animation and it will look really nice. Very nice. So thank you very much for your time, okay? See you in the next class. Thank you. Bye.